Welcome to Day 16 on the Trail. We have 4 readings for today from Luke chapter 8, verses 22 through 56, Genesis 27, verse 1 through 28, verse 5, the 25th Psalm, and Sirach chapter 20, verses 1 through 31. In Psalm 25, verse 7, we read, "Do not remember the sins of my youth or my transgressions. According to your steadfast love, remember me." Remember me. I wonder, can God forget certain events or moments that we hope He would or could forget? Can we hope that God forgets what we have done in order to never forget who we are as His children? Because, in a way, that's what we want. We want God to forget certain things about us, but never forget us. I love this passage because it's how we see children. We often, and intentionally, forget the things they've done, the mistakes they've made, because we do not want to forget them and who they are. And so for me, this is a beautiful reminder of how God sees us. He forgives our sins, so He will never forget who we are as His children and His people. In Luke chapter 8, Jesus has just returned from teaching and healing people across the Sea of Galilee in the region called the Decapolis, or the 10 cities. When He returns, a crowd is there, along with a man named Jairus, who was a leader of the synagogue, which is someone who is highly esteemed in the Jewish community. Jairus comes to Jesus seeking help. His daughter, a 12-year-old, is dying, and this great leader humbles himself before Jesus. Now along the way, a woman sneaks up behind Jesus. She has a bleeding disorder that has lasted for 12 long years, the same length of time that this little girl who is dying has been alive. The woman with the hemorrhage thinks that she can just sneak up behind Jesus and touch the fringe of His clothes, and then she'll be healed. However, since she has a bleeding disorder, if she touches Jesus, she would make Him unclean by Jewish law. This is a critical moment. A crowd is pushing in on Jesus. They are trying to get to Jairus' daughter, who is in a dire situation. The entire crowd is watching as this unclean woman reaches out to Jesus and touches Him. Jesus stops. The woman who had touched Him had hoped that she could slip back into the shadows. But instead, Jesus asks, "Who touched me?" She comes forward and confesses that she had indeed touched Him, that she has made Him unclean, and also that she was healed. Jesus turns to her and takes the time to say, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace." He shows her compassion and comfort in the midst of chaos. In that moment, He shows His care for her. While this is going on, Jairus' daughter has died. Jesus responds, "Do not fear, only believe, and she will be saved." So they go to the house, and Jesus takes only Peter, James, John, and the child's parents to go to Jairus' daughter. Once inside, Jesus will reach out and touch the deceased girl, which again would have made him ritually unclean. And Jesus says, "Child, get up." And her spirit returned. In both these stories, there is a powerful connection to touch. Despite the woman being ritually unclean with her hemorrhage and the little girl being dead, Jesus goes beyond their condition to reach out to who they are. With compassion and care and love, Jesus touches them. And by touching them, He shows the same connection, the same compassion, and the same love that He has for us. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay on the trail.